Friday night movie night. Top of the morning to ya! Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome to the premiere episode of Friday Night Movie Night. And happy St. Patty Days to y'all out there. I could just listen to that all night.
No.
I'm XLJ the OG, joined by my partner in crime, my brother from another mother who has a disturbing look on his face, Mr. B-Roll. Did you drink some of... That's not my piss I had saved for later, is it?
No, I'm drinking green beer.
Are you sure that's not the Chicago River you're drinking?
Well, that very well could be the case, too.
Can I have some of your piss?
So there was a man in a van
Around the corner.
selling green beer out of the back of his van. So I assumed,
Oh, that's fine.
St.
You might have
Patty's
just
Day,
let
it's
it
got to
sit
be
out.
legit. It's got to be
Oh,
legit.
Yeah, you must have just let it sit out or something.
Yeah. That's all right. Just chug it down. Well, as you can see, we are also joined by our other partners in crime. We've got with us Jay from Jay Knows Wrestling and the best Gout Machine. How you guys doing tonight?
Amazing. Beautiful.
I am
Orgasmic.
just amazed by your bravery to go blackface in that intro.
Yeah. It was supposed to be war paint, but you know.
Oh, okay.
Forget them snowflakes. You know, we forget cancel culture. We're going all in for it.
No wonder
That
we've
makes
been getting the
sense now.
racist comments.
Well, the war paint makes more sense now, seeing how B-Roll's face was. Because I was trying to figure out.
Yes, because that would be pretty
Yeah.
weird. We like to
That'd
do
be
some
terrible.
weird
Just
shit.
by yourself with mud on your face, like, hey.
I'm here, just hanging out. Don't mind me.
So
Video
Mardi Gras
package.
is over then. So since today's St. Patty's Day,
Today,
Mardi Gras is over.
Yeah, I believe so.
Cheers, my
Hey,
friend.
Do those still have like the horoscopes on them, or like the three little things where you got to figure out what it says under the cap?
Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. I forgot about that till you said something.
Or it have a word with a definition?
It's B, ear, and then it looks like a one-armed man scratching his chin. I don't know if you make that out.
This is high,
$5. Who figures it out?
bingo.
this is high quality streaming right here, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
people are
This
fuck did we too.
is what the people beg for. This is what the people want.
Honestly, if we got any better, we'd have to put this behind a paywall.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
Yeah, we can start up. Because
Well, you know what? The answer to that question is behind the paywall. How about that?
Yes. Yes.
Link to my OnlyFans in my bio.
yes, I was gonna say we should just sync up to your OnlyFans, but Scout, the sexiest
we were all
beard in
gonna-
all of Wrestle Talk, by the way.
Look at that. Look at that.
Mm.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Oh.
honestly, people are like saying like who has the best beard, and like to me, it's hands down no competition. It's like it's
Over.
It's over. It's
over.
over. It's
It is
the
over.
best
Shutting
Gout
it
machine.
down. Shut
True
it down.
story. My wife saw him with his magnificent beard, and that's the only reason why I have hair on my face.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
If
Dude,
there was a
Everyone
way,
starts growing it.
if there was a way that you could see, like when I started following him, and sync that up with when my beard started growing, it's like a 3-day difference.
I see. Exactly 3
Mhm.
days.
Yeah.
I make people grow facial hair that couldn't grow facial hair, like grandmothers.
That's the power of your beard, sir.
The power of the beard.
It's very illuminating.
It's the power of beard.
So you may be asking yourself, if you're still with us, and we hope you are, but you may be asking yourself, so what is Friday Night Movie Night? Well, Friday Night Movie Night is going to be where we just watch a stupid movie and kind of give our critique, our commentary, if you will. We do a little color commentary. It's going to be a fun time, and of course it's St. Patty's Day, and you know we got to kick this off right. So we are going to start off right by watching Leprechaun 4. Now, why Leprechaun 4, you say? Well, it's because it's in space.
It's in space.
And when everything's in space, it's better. I mean,
Space.
space. Why is that?
Leprechaun's in space.
Why was that the thing in the 90s where it was just like, okay, we've got this god awful franchise, we've done everything. It's like, fuck, what do we?
But
I
you know
know.
what?
We'll put them in space. That makes a whole lot of fucking sense.
It's because NASA quit going there, so Hollywood decided to fill that void.
I want to
It was
know
our
why.
turn.
I want to know why was there never an Ernest in space? Because I totally would have bought that movie and watched it.
Ooh,
I'm like, he went everywhere but space.
literally.
Unless you count a
man.
part of Ernest Goes to Jail.
Yep, I was gonna say.
Oh, that's right.
Flies up. Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you think
What else we
Ernest Saves Christmas, he does go and goes
Yeah.
around the Earth's atmosphere. So there's
Yeah.
that.
He dealt with Santa and trolls, but he never dealt with aliens. Oh my God. No one thought of that.
Why? God, all right.
Well, because that was a
Communist.
realistic show. Well, no, it was real. That was a documentary about Ernest.
Oh, that's true. The importance of being earnest in space.
Yes.
It's
Smooth.
I mean, Vern.
I mean, me personally, I'm disappointed that we're not watching this in space right now.
Right? We
I-
should have
I-
already been doing that.
I mean,
We
we're
should-
not watching anything yet.
Although it does look like Froggy Omega's just floating around in space.
Anti-gravity
Omega
boots.
in space.
In space!
So let me ask you guys something. What are your thoughts? How do you feel about leprechauns? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do they scare
They're sexy.
you? Are they sexy? Are you sexually attracted to leprechauns?
Pop,
Do you-
put them on top, spin them around like a thing you use on a pool cube.
Well, I could see that because
You know?
They're magically delicious.
Yum.
the nice little yum there at the end. Yum.
You
You
came
know?
prepared for me.
I have an odd respect for leprechauns, just from knowing a couple of little people, midgets, vertically challenged people, whatever you want to call them. And because of leprechauns, they get fucked with quite a bit on days like today. And but those that have to play them, they say like going to bars, horrible, all of that. So if we're talking about fake leprechauns, I got some respect for them. Now, real leprechauns, pieces of shit, because I've been to the end of several rainbows, not one bit of gold. And I've seen the leprechaun there at the end of the rainbow. He's like, "You're too late," and then just giggles and runs away.
Yeah.
Found a couple of used condoms, but no gold.
And needles too. Don't forget
But-
the needles.
My question is, are there any female leprechauns? I've never seen one. Ever.
Hmm.
A
That's a good
leprechauno?
Oh, that's a good question.
A
I've never
leprechaun?
seen never
Leprechaunette? Leprechaun?
leprechaunette.
Lepers? No,
Yeah,
no.
they're leopards. Yeah, they're in the Bible. Female leprechauns are in the Bible. Several places. They're called lepers.
There we go.
I'll be
And
down.
now we know why they're not there. They did not paint their doors with sheep's blood on the night of the...
That's why they're there.
I mean, 10 minutes in and we're already educating the people. 10
Yeah,
minutes
we
in.
figured it out. We figured it out.
You all watching this, you just got a little bit more smarter.
just a hair.
The
That
more
By a
you
hair.
know.
yes. So let's talk. Why Leprechaun 4? I mean, yes, because it's in space. But before we go into this, gentlemen, I feel like we need a brief synopsis. And of course, if you want to look this up, you could always Wikipedia that shit. That's right. But according to
Everybody gets one.
Wikipedia, everybody gets one. According to Wikipedia, in 2096, on a remote planet, the leprechaun courts an alien princess named Serena and in a plot to become king of her home planet. The two agree to marry, with each partner secretly planning to kill the other after the wedding night in order to enjoy the marriage benefits. Sounds like my first marriage. Ha ha ha! I've only been married once, so anywho, and I'm still happily married. So there.
Joke's on you, buddy.
Then that's right. Then a platoon of space marines arrive on the planet and kill the leprechaun for interfering with mining operations. I fucking hate when that happens. I mean, it's just like, really? It's like they're just trying to do their job and a bunch of fucking platoons of marines show up and they just fuck everything up. I mean,
That's just ain't Christian.
Avatar stole its plot from Leprechaun 4, is what it sounds like.
Basically.
I think so. I think you're right. Then thus hilarity ensues. Or maybe, well, hilarity to us. But regardless, gentlemen, I think it's time we go to the movies. What do you say? How about we start a little Leprechaun 4 in space?
I mean, my personal recommendation though was why can't watch the first one because at least it had Jennifer Aniston in it.
Hot take: Jennifer Aniston's overrated.
Yes.
Not that attractive.
Sorry.
I never heard of her.
If anything, we should have watched it because it's got like the fat guy from Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventures in the first Leprechaun.
Respect.
The guy who like steals Pee Wee's bike. Oh, Pee Wee!
It's like the gum that makes his mouth black.
Yes. But that's another movie for another time. So, gentlemen.
Hey, now, here it is. We're going to have to all use our energy and sync together here so we can watch this movie all at the same time. Are we ready?
Yes.
It's only if you believe.
Fuck, I forgot the rest. Let's go.
Ready.
Ready,
3,
willing, and able. Feel the power
2, 1.
of the interwebs. Let's go.
Roll, there's a leprechaun behind you.
Lionsgate.
Lionsgate, the producers of such shit shows like Leprechaun 3 and Leprechaun 2 and the original Leprechaun. Funny story, it actually started off with like Trimark. Trimark's the original ones who did it, and then it's like Lionsgate's like gobble up shit.
Yeah, I always thought it was weird that Troma didn't take over the Leprechaun franchise.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Drink.
Were they too good for them?
To Warwick Davis.
Lionsgate, we take over franchises that should have died years ago.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Is this not the shittiest font you've ever seen at the beginning of a movie? This is like some amateur bullshit. Come on,
Was that the default?
Yeah.
I think so. Times New Roman.
Do better, damn it. I mean, it's a
They spent all their money. They spent all their money traveling to space. They didn't have a budget for font.
Those are not space rocks. Those are my testicles.
Guy Sinner. What a name.
I knew I saw those before.
Yeah, my toilets.
Wow. Do you think John Williams did the soundtrack?
Definitely.
Yeah. He lost the bet, and it was like, okay.
Seen better ships than
the Microsoft graphics here of the spaceship. It's just like
Halo.
Windows 95.
Sega did better job.
Sega.
That's the first time that's ever been said out loud.
Got a cigarette?
Oh my God! See, the Leprechaun got him. I told him Leprechaun was coming.
That's a lot of guns.
Is bad.
He's also in B-Roll's Home.
How did a cigarette behind his ear? You could plan on smoking in space.
Well, if you're mining in space, I guess you'd be smoking in space.
Mm.
If they were doing anything else, though, it would be suspicious.
What in the blue hell? Shiny.
Do you know we're almost as close to this point in time as we are right now from when this movie was made?
This is true and scary.
Math.
Yeah. Did you say what? Did you say 64 or?
I think it was 20. It was 2096.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
We're way off.
I'm definitely going to live to see that because I plan on being immortal.
Oh.
I plan on being a cyborg.
Hopefully,
Like, do
you
you
can
have
have a
steps
drill
on this
sergeant who has tinfoil on his head screaming at
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Maggot!
You know, we got some leftover chicken. They just grab it off his head.
Do or die, kill. What the fuck? Give me an. Hey!
I'm surprised, like, they're so dingy while they're in space that, like, they're still making them do PT. You know,
Yeah.
stand in formation. It's like, dude, we're wearing rags. We're not even in uniform. What are you making us do?
Bullshit.
Boobs.
Boobs.
Bullshit.
Oh, so
I've
I'm
only
off by
seen
like a second.
Uh,
Oh, I'm hearing beeps again.
What I should do is pause this for 2 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 play.
oh, fuck. Now you're out of sync.
See, we're almost in sync.
Dr. Reeves looks like Mr. Clean if he was bi-curious. Like, what the fuck? I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, he can wash me anytime he wants.
That right there, that's the face. Like, whenever I wake up in the middle of the night and I feel like somebody's staring at me, that's it.
Yeah.
And that's me staring at you. You're
Was he-
sweaty.
Who was first, him or Krang?
Oh.
Oh
Good
my
question.
god, that's so bad.
Because not only has Avatar ripped this movie off, but it seems like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did as well.
When they went to space last week,
Last week. It was a Tuesday.
the Tuesday. It wasn't a movie, just, time off.
I wonder if the if they are vampires just because they've been teenagers forever.
Well, that's Teenage Vampire Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's too many parades to go to, man.
Yeah.
And plus, they're probably gay, so they have to go to that one too. At least one of
Yeah.
them.
One of them is.
Oh.
Hello.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
See, this is one of those moments when you're like channel surfing back in the day. You go through the premium channels, and for 2 seconds, you're like, oh, I got me a softcore porno.
Woohoo!
And you realize it's not a softcore porno, and then you put your thing back in.
Speaking of nobody looking, touching me.
Touching
Sweet
you.
leprechaun.
Ba-ba.
Oh, you're short as fuck. As fuck. As fuck.
As fuck. As fuck. You know, a leprechaun's got to be really serious when he's got a fucking cigarette holder for his cigarette.
Well,
You're not
he's
the
very
penguin. Hey,
protective.
guy.
So what the see, I told you about the leprechaun, yet ignored me.
Are you okay?
That leprechaun kicked my butt.
Well, they
So-
got a lot of leg strength. People don't understand that.
Much like gazelles, really strong legs.
That's why they have such strong hind corners.
Sounds sexy.
Quarters. Hind quarters, I think is it.
The quarters. They do them squats.
Was that originally a schmuck and now it's a cape?
Feels like a gate.
I love capes. I got married in a cape.
Capes are fun. Capes are highly underrated. I think everybody
Mhm.
should wear a cape one day out of the year.
Cape Day.
Yeah, it's like Cape Day. It could be your birthday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but I for real, I got married in a cape. I always told my wife about cape weather, and she thought I was a fucking moron forever. And then she surprised me with a cape,
Atta
and
girl.
we were outside, and I was like, "This is cape weather," and she's like, "The funny thing is, I actually get what you're saying." She understood what I was saying that day.
That's how you knew this was love.
Yes.
See if we can fix this.
The funny thing is, the leprechaun was able to do that to him, and his headphones still stayed on.
Oh, so man. Oh my God, you're green.
Do you need help? Do you need help zipping that up? Oh.
Hey, juicy. Oh, you didn't know?
We're watching a shitty Leprechaun movie.
I like how like people just like when they interact with the leprechaun though, it's not like
Totally.
holy shit.
Holy
like,
shit, it's a
what's
leprechaun!
going on? Like it's like, what are you doing, little guy? You look like you eat people for fun, but I'll talk to you.
It's like, why are you here? Like, why are we here?
You're
No
a
one runs
leprechaun.
screaming. Or do the Christian thing and pat him on the head.
But maybe since they're in space, they're just like, well, we're in space anyways. There's probably leprechauns here.
Oh, Detroit.
Space looks like it sucks.
It's funny because Detroit looks like that now.
This is true. Did they shoot this in Detroit? That has to be.
Kid Rock's
Explain
nowhere to be found.
This was shortly after RoboCop 1.
Yes. One of the greatest cinematic films of all time is RoboCop 1, though. Just saying.
An erotic family thriller.
Falls out the window at the end, and like his arms, like they CGI'd his arms like super long.
I think my favorite's the uncut, where like Ed 209 shoots the guy like 50 times, and then the first response is, "Somebody call an ambulance!" after he's been turned into hamburger meat. Like, what the fuck?
Hook him up. At that point.
So, guys, as a kid, did these movies scare you, or did you just find them comical?
Comical.
Comical, agreed.
So the first one kind of did.
Yeah, a little scary.
But it was also a point in time where, like, me and my neighbor, we would either watch scary movies until, like, midnight at his house or my house, and then go outside and sleep in a tent. And, you know, anytime the wind blew and hit the tent too hard, or when the train, we lived right by some train tracks, so whenever the train was way down, way down, but you'd hear the tracks, like, shaking, we'd freak out. But then we saw Leprechaun 2, and all that fear went away.
I became a better man after watching Leprechaun 2. I got a job. I stopped committing grand larceny.
So Leprechaun really turned you around. Would you say Leprechaun 4 is the one that turned your life around? Are we watching the film that like defines your legacy?
This defined me as a person.
Wow.
Obviously, like look at the leprechaun's nails.
Yeah.
Uncanny.
The beard.
So how do they make green beer? Do they like have to like crush the soul of a leprechaun or something?
Oh,
I don't think they crush it. I think they actually just like make the beer and then just drop a leprechaun in it and then just watch him fight for his life. And then like right when he's about to be completely dead, they pull him out just a little bit and then drop him right back in and then let the beer finish the job. And that's how you get green beer.
I figured they just milked an Irishman.
Yeah. No. I read that on Wikipedia, so I'm pretty sure it's correct.
Oh, then it's got to be correct.
100%. They're all made out of tarp. The tarp you cover cover a pool with.
That's a lot. That's a lot of tarp.
A lot of tarp.
Parchment paper.
I love gold.
But where's the rainbow?
Yeah, bastards. Are they telling us to hate gay people? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Inappropriate.
In space, they're always at the end of a rainbow.
Ah.
So that's why the leprechaun's there.
Ah.
They're
makes
mining
sense.
for his gold, and they don't even know it.
Oh, you mother! Oh, you go with a lightsaber.
Yeah, because why not? Oh no. Ugh, that can't be good.
Original plot to Last Jedi.
And so you just walk around with a lightsaber as well?
Always.
Mm-hmm.
I keep that thing on me.
Oh yeah. Oh God! Do not mess with B-roll.
He legit does have a lightsaber. I've seen it.
Show me your lightsaber.
And then he pulled his pants back up.
The end. And that was how we spent St. Patrick's Day. What did you do?
You all said pants were optional. Jeez.
Oh, titties.
Oh,
You can grill them up now.
well, the end.
That was a good run, guys.
Sorry. That's all the money we got for this movie.
That's why they didn't spend any on the font.
Wow. Except-
Hey, are you guys picking up any extra audio from me?
No,
Not sure.
Okay. Well, like my
Not his
phone won't
hand.
let me.
I mean, I kind of heard like some heavy breathing and it sounded like some moaning like from a giraffe, but other than that,
Yeah.
Middle up.
but
I'm
that's
afraid
normally
that-
in my head anyway, so
Oh man, I don't have it. Usually I have a giraffe behind me. Like that's the funny part. Skeletor's in a spot right now.
Skeletor. Skeletor.
There's all types of
It's
Easter eggs
time.
in my background. I'm thinking about doing like a full on like championship belt giveaway if somebody's able to name like all the Easter eggs in my setup.
very nice.
Mm.
So I did
Talk
one on
about-
the.
Talk about tickling your pickle.
We've
Like
come
what?
for your
What inside
pickle.
of Ding Dong? I forgot this part.
Did I tell you guys I've never seen any of these movies?
I was wondering about that. Yeah, so you've never seen any of them? You know what I find amazing about this franchise is how, like, for those of you who don't know, like, there is probably, I think, at least 8 of them out there. And the fact is, like, the last 2, like, WWE Studios actually bought the rights to. So, yes, Vincent Kennedy McMahon owns the Leprechauns.
Some good shit.
It's such good shit, pal. We need a vehicle for Hornswoggle. I know. Let's buy those fucking terrible Leprechaun movies with Willow or whatever in them. That'll be some good shit.
That's like the biggest
Great
slap in the
TV.
face to like an LP.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna have you in movies. I'm gonna buy the rights to Leprechaun.
Like, oh. It's either that or like it seems like the stereotypical that or the Oompa Loompa or like something to do with the circus or something.
Oompa Loompa, I think would win that prize.
Yeah.
So B-roll, like no wrestling, no Leprechaun in your life. What were you doing as a child?
Yes, I did grow up under a rock. Yes, I did. No, I was locked in a broom closet under the stairs.
Oh.
Oh wait, that's
You
Harry.
love
That's Harry,
it.
that's Harry Potter. My bad. My bad.
You just played with your wand.
Let's just say I grew up in a very conservative home.
That's
Ken
what I was
Woods.
about to ask if it was. I had a friend that she didn't have a TV at all till high school. Her mom and dad got divorced, so she finally got a TV. So I know that there's people like that are around, but I just Leprechaun, man.
Leprechaun.
Like I thought that was just like playing at like your local Best Buy nonstop.
Cinemax at 11 p.m. at night.
Ooh.
HBO at 9. Oh, yeah.
And, what was it? Real Sex Stories 69. Ooh.
It's like that. It was like you'd get a Leprechaun movie and then a softcore porn afterwards.
That's like my amazing. Let me tell you my stereotypical Friday night as a youth, right? It would be Leprechaun, then ECW, and then softcore porn to finish the night. Oh, yeah.
No,
Slap on the petroleum.
my
Look,
friend and I where I lived, we had to actually buy a big antenna to put on top of his house so we could get ECW.
Oh, okay.
And as a result, we ended up getting USWA wrestling at
Oh, that's
5
awesome.
a.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So we would stay up, watch ECW, and then this weird it was weird. So WWE came on, and it was basically like Superstars, but Vince Russo was doing commentary. It was, I don't know, but it was Superstars. It wasn't like, it was literally Super Stars.
Superstar.
First star. Oh,
But it had Vince Russo
Dude.
on it, like talking. It was the weirdest thing. And then I had a paper out at the time, so my friend would go help me go do the paper. I was like a 30-minute walk to my house, and an hour-long paper out, 30-minute walk back, and then about an hour after we'd get back, USWA would be on.
That sounds pretty awesome, actually. I'd be like,
I didn't watch any ECW growing up.
really?
None. They didn't play. I didn't know where to see it back in Arkansas
See, you probably didn't get it there because when
until it was on TNN.
When we came down to Eastern Kentucky on the summers, we couldn't find it anywhere to watch it. One thing I do kick myself for to this day, though, was the fact that Smoky Mountain Wrestling would be on. And because I didn't know any of the guys that were on the screen, I would kind of just be like, oh, that's fine. Like, but because we go to my friend's grandparents' house.
Yeah.
And they would play. It's like, well, it's wrestling. It's like, it's got Jim Cornette. And it's like, yeah, but like, I never liked Cornette or the Midnight Express or any of them. Like, I even thought they were overrated and horrible, like, while they were doing their thing. And so when they said that, I was like, yeah, I'm not watching that. And now I'm kind of kicking myself for not watching that because I would have been able to see all those amazing storylines that Smoky Mountain had.
You're grabbing his boobs. Oh, yeah.
Babe. I love how
Babe.
like we're watching a movie and we just go right into wrestling talk still.
No matter, it's a part of who we are.
Gotta love it.
We're wrestling guys all the way through.
There it is.
Boobs.
Well, that's just like the main thing that I like remember about going down there is like not having ECW. And then, you know, like I said, we bought that big antenna to watch it. And then, we ended up catching USWA. We caught another one too that was weird. It was like just a blue background, but it would have people that you knew. And I still this day I can't remember what it was, but it was just an all blue everything, but like random people you would know. This was like mid-90s, right before like the NWO and all that blew up, would be on there.
Quit testing my nipples, Tina. No, sorry. I couldn't resist.
Give me flashbacks to puberty right here.
Yep. Now, kids, this will be a valuable lesson to you. This is why you use protection.
Oh, my leprechaun. It's like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
how did he
And the
get in?
doctor can't give you any type of pills to make that go away either.
I hate it when that happens, though. You know, you get married,
In front of family.
to fuck, and then like just a leprechaun comes out of your dick. I don't know.
You know, it's only happened to me. I hear about it happening to people all the time. Only happened to me twice.
And I love how the leprechaun can still like promote safe sex while he's mutilating the man's penis.
Don't have sex, kids. Wait
you
till
know,
marriage, or else a leprechaun will shoot from your dick.
Don't you know having sex will have a leprechaun shooting on your dick because
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yum. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, he packing. Cruising up and down his 6'4", jocking the bitches and slapping the hoes. We all drinking Kool-Aid.
looks like I'm drinking Kool-Aid.
Ah.
I'm sure it tastes like it too.
Mm. The worst par ever.
In space.
In space. I would annoy if I was in space. I'd annoy everyone and watch old school Muppets and just play the pigs in space over and over again. He stole my hat, the son of a bitch.
Fucking asshole.
God, I'm whooping his ass. I might even yell a racial slur.
Is that hat possessed by the leprechaun?
Possibly.
I feel like any part of the leprechaun's going to be possessed. So yeah, I think yeah.
Including his
The
pubes.
leprechaun don't jump out of your dick tonight.
Will be the first time. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Oh, my hat. Very slowly, no one notices.
So it is not Mardi Gras. Like, did we get that like established?
Do we are they still like got the cake with the baby? That's Mardi Gras, right? Too, where the baby's in the cake and you like smash the cake. Or am I getting things mixed up?
That's a pregnancy
Well, look at
party.
their ass.
Isn't that a pregnancy party?
Baby?
I think that's what they call them, right?
You know, I ate the whole cake and probably ate like 7 of those babies. So not only am I birthing babies when I poop later on, but also I think I owe a party to like everyone in the block. I think it's like some type of Mexican tradition.
Oh, was that a quinceañera?
Yes, yes, it is. How did you
Yes.
know?
Hey guys, just throwing it out there. I went to the cock.
The
But
cup.
what?
A doodle do.
If you know, you know.
I know.
Can't get enough of the cock.
Can't
Just
get on
like
that
Best
cock.
Scout Machine. Yeah, just like Best Scout Machine. That wasn't even a joke. I'm literally talking real life here.
I know about the cock.
Yeah, you're all up on the cock right now, aren't you?
On the cock.
I went ahead and jumped on it too.
Sometimes that's what you do here on Friday night.
Oh, look at those guys about to jump on the cock.
You jump on the
Yeah.
cock.
Jumping on the cock.
So this is how I love this dancing. Are you guys there yet? Did I jump ahead of you? I jumped ahead of you.
It's okay.
Oh, we're right even.
I've seen it before, so
You did see the guy
You've seen
dance?
those moves.
So this is how Kentucky, where I live at, is Kentucky. I was listening to the radio, and they were saying something crazy. Oh no, they were guessing if something like happened like in real life or whatever. But they're like, and don't miss tomorrow's segment where we play steakhouse or gay bar. So I'm thinking of intentionally going to work late tomorrow just so I could listen to that radio segment and see if it's really steakhouse or gay bar.
there you go.
Like, how offensive or awesome could this be?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And have I
Right.
been to that gay bar?
I've only been to 7 in
What
my
the
life,
fuck?
and I think Kentucky only has 2.
Take me to a gay bar, gay bar.
Oh, there's one like a mile from where I live.
Oh, yeah?
But it's funny because when you see, because it's called Chico, and there's no front door, and everyone always asks like, wait, how do you get in there? And I'm like, entrance is in the back.
Through the back door.
Oh, welcome to Chico.
Where I lived, we had a place called the Alaskan Pipeline, and when it first opened, it was a hardcore biker bar. I mean, like fights every night, cops always up there, to the point where like they couldn't wear their vests anymore. And then when you go to like high school, you kind of don't like notice things anymore. Well, when I turned 21, I said, let's go to the Alaskan Pipeline. And my uncle was like, are you coming out? I said, what are you talking about? He goes, that is a gay bar. I was like, no, that's a big biker bar. And he was like, no, man. He goes, they started having ladies' nights on Wednesday and having guy strippers come and stuff. And they said that was like when they were making the most money. So they started doing it like 2 days a week. And then 3 days a week. Well, then guys were coming and watching the guys that were coming to dance for ladies' night. And over time, it had slowly just progressed into like a gay bar because all the gay guys that are coming there liked it, like the vibe that they got from those outlaw biker motorcycle guys and all that. And over time, the gays kicked these like legitimate outlaw bikers out of the bar and turned it into a gay bar.
Follow the money.
Yeah.
If I'm getting more money from gay guys, bring it on down, babies.
Hey, money's money. And if you gotta do some things to cater to the gay audience, you do some things to cater to the gay audience. That's why
explains all my videos. Explains my Ricky Starks video.
That was a pretty sexual video. I mean, I could feel the sexual machismo coming off of you.
Oh, that.
Do you think his punishment is almost over for going to the Rumble? Or do you think they're going to wait a little bit longer before he's off punishment? Because that's the only thing that explains the whole, you're number one contender, you're going to have this great match for the title, we're even going to have you beat Jericho to build you up, and now you're going to feud with the JAS and fight all these guys. And then fight Jericho on a pay-per-view. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just... And the only thing that could explain it was him being... And I think he was given the opportunities originally to keep him away from Cody. Because, like, hey, we need you on TV. You're going to be fighting for the title. Well, originally, it's you're going to fight this guy for an opportunity to fight for the title. You know, to keep him away from helping Cody rehab to come back for the Rumble. Because it still wasn't even 100% if Cody was going to be back in time. And Ricky Starks was, like, the main guy there, like, helping Cody through all of it. And I think that's why Tony even put him in that spot to kind of keep him away.
Could be. You never know.
So I am at 30. I don't know where I'm at now. I'm at 31 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm 30 seconds behind everybody.
Let's see. I'm at... Yep, 31. Almost 32.
Okay.
See, this will be great reference points for the people watching at home.
Right?
Yeah.
So they can watch along with us.
That's right. So
yes, America, you can watch this in sync with us.
So I'm at 32:09. Is that about right?
Yeah, because I'm at 32:11.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're like pretty much all...
Yay.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit ahead of that.
Because we had to get on the cock.
Yeah.
On the cock.
We should have all originally jumped on the cock to begin with, but
yeah.
Just to celebrate the Irish and their love of the cock. And I feel it would have better come across that way.
Yeah. I can see the Leprechaun's like penis so well now in the high def. I'm so happy. Like the first half hour, I couldn't enjoy myself, honestly, if I'm pulling back the curtain. But now I can see it all in HD and clarity, and I'm happy.
All that penis.
And if you at home want to see veiny leprechaun penises, all
Subscribe
you
to
gotta
Peacock.
do is go to Peacock.
Peacock on the cock.
It's just not for
No.
peas anymore.
No, you can't get enough of the cock. Oh,
That cock. Look at the blood on there. Did he become a woman?
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. If like that, if Sable actually looked good looking chick, is the leprechaun or not?
That's what she'd look like.
Yeah. If
Once
Sable
again,
was
back to
hot, Sable would look like that.
Softcore porn 11 at night, Cinemax back in the
Ooh.
day. You're probably sitting there waiting, when is she getting naked?
Yeah, especially when you see that statue every time they come in and out of that hallway. It's like,
It's like,
oh,
What is
I
that
know
doing
it's
there?
down.
Look at all
I
the
know it's
naked
going
statues.
down.
And why is that scientist guy like got the Princess Leia like buns, but like balding at the top? Oh God, he said he's gonna jerk him off. Jesus, and shit down him too. God, this just got really graphic.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is
Dr.
how the
Knithand.
Cleveland steamer was invented.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
There's Mr. Clean, who if he was bi-curious, remember?
Good old Krang.
Looked like he got rejected from playing Mr. Freeze.
See, he looks like a man who's like wants to pleasure himself in the worst way, but he also has like a strong will and won't do it. It's like
Is
the
that
song
the guy from the Human Centipede?
could be
I thought it was Zordon from Power Rangers.
if Sordon did cocaine.
Rangers, and you put sew your mouths to your assholes. Yeah,
It's the only way to win.
I need you to play Rammstein in the background. My nipples explode with passion.
Test tube. You ever farted in a test tube? It's so exhilarating.
God, I want to do that now. Jay, hand me a
Make
test
sure-
tube.
I was gonna say, make sure to get a. Yeah, I was going the right way.
Yeah.
Make sure to do it just right though, because if you use it and it's too small, all it does is fog up.
That's a good point. You got to
Guys,
get
we're
the
inside.
feel it right away.
Man.
I hate when I have that problem when
What
it's
you
too
need
small.
to do is call up Spectrum and have them send somebody with a tube because they'll shove that straight up your ass, no lube or anything.
Okay,
Straight
so
up
they,
the
how
ass of the
bad-
competition.
They could
I knew
fucking destroy you while they're fucking
So
you
they-
up the damn ass with that test tube.
they borrowed that from Doctor Who.
Yep. So
Fuck
Dr.
Spectrum.
Oh,
Minthand
God, yes.
is a robot, apparently, like a make-a-wish robot.
This is from the Titanic episode of Doctor Who.
Did they use all the leftover parts from Total Recall?
I think so.
Like even that girl's like, how am I supposed to act in this? Like, am I supposed to be
Did
scared?
he just call himself seductive? Like
Yeah.
what?
Sounds
I'd
seductive.
rather be like the Wizard of Oz.
I mean,
Is don't have a real penis.
you've got to be
He even
curious.
has like that acting flair. Like,
You've got to be curious. You've got to be wondering what's down there. You've got to.
Right?
well,
What-
he
what-
just
I'm thinking, like,
electrocuted himself.
He must think, God damn it, I want eyebrows.
What
That's how
kind
you
of
jerk it.
machinery-
Sure you are.
Sure. He
You
does it,
can't
you
even.
nerd.
You can't even bang a chick, Dick Nick.
You nerd with your with no hair and eyebrows and no dick. Not one nipple.
Narr.
Not one nipple.
Not one nipple. What are you gonna do if you have a baby? You ain't gonna be able to feed it, you nerd.
You nerd.
He can't even like
Non-nipple
give
having
himself a
nerd.
robotic arm. It's like that cheap. They couldn't afford it. They're just like, fuck it. We ran out of money.
Well, no, it's the parts they did not use on Total Recall. Not the parts they used. The parts
With
they
bits
did
of
not
stuff
use.
from the 99-cent store.
I don't know, but after he's done with this movie, I'm going to throw a load of whites into him.
That's what she said.
I honestly believe these actors like were given no direction before this scene. They were like, just go in there and react like how you feel you're supposed to. And everybody except for fucking Budnick here in the front, it's like, what the fuck is this thing here?
Fuck Kowalski. Y'all notice that like Joanna Mann's in this movie too? Remember that cinematic masterpiece?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh god!
Oh, ironically, it's one of my favorite movies ever.
I have a poster, and I have 27 copies on VHS still.
I got 2. No, I lied. They're gone. Never mind. Did they
That was a
land
porn
on
parody.
your property? Because people like around where you lived like found stuff from the tornado from down here. Like shit traveled to St. Louis, Louisville. Like shit traveled far from here.
Blue.
Somebody sent us something from Terre Haute, Indiana.
Good old Terre Haute, home of methamphetamine and tenderloins.
Tenderloin?
When I was a
Yes.
kid, I thought Terre Haute like was literally the McDonald's, the dollar store across the street, and the railroad tracks, and that was it.
Well, you're not
And
wrong.
then-
Oh, the Leprechaun's back.
I thought he had his finger in that girl's butt.
Yeah, he got bored with that.
Like this.
Don't do that to Froggy Omega.
He likes it.
Why doesn't he
Don't
look like
question my methods. This is love.
The real question is, why can nobody hear the Leprechaun right now? Like, they're in the same room.
I can't hear his monologue.
Yeah, because he's giving us what's that called? Not context.
An aside,
Black lipstick.
he's talking directly to the audience.
Yeah.
I need eye contact, bro.
Up here.
So all he wants is pictures of his gold to get feminine pleasures.
Yes.
That's
Gonna wet her, bed her, and bury her. Ah, the old
Better,
3D.
better. Yeah.
Can somebody put that
You
on
got-
a t-shirt?
I'm
you gotta
going to. I'm
respect
writing it
he was
down
gonna
right
have
now.
a funeral for her.
Wed
He
her,
said he
bed
would have a
her,
funeral.
bury her.
That's an honorable man. He's like, I will bury her. 5 minutes after.
In space.
In space! I know he's going to be burying this
That's what Triple
bone.
H did to Steph. He wed her, bed her, and then he buried her on TV.
Oh,
And so did Kane with Katie Vick. Wait.
You know, they never finished that whole story properly. It was like once her brains got fucked out, she didn't want anything else to do with it. Typical chick. You get some dick, and then you don't want to be around anymore.
Is that Batman?
It does kind of look like Batman.
Yeah, guy looks like Christian Bale. Like a Walmart Christian Bale.
Oh. I thought he was doing the same mannerisms from Joanna Man.
He was on a show I used to watch reruns of back in the day. Oh wait, he was also in Return of the Living Dead.
Hey,
No
that's
wait.
what yeah, that's the one I remember him from most. It's Return of the Living Dead,
Thank
which is
God I was right.
a great fucking movie.
Classic.
Is that the one with Matthew McConaughey?
No, we're talking like the original, like from the 80s.
What is it?
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead.
I'm so happy I was right and I was not being racist.
Oh, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4.
Oh yeah, the new.
Oh God.
That one's not in black and white though, right? That one's in color.
That
Wait.
one is, yeah.
Wait, have they made a Texas Chainsaw Massacre in space yet?
No.
No. And even
No,
Hellraiser
because
was in
there's
space.
been
That's
yet
a
to
good idea.
establish
Woo-hoo.
a Texas in space.
You have to take the whole state.
It's gonna happen.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard. All you do is got to get a couple of cows and a couple of gay men, and bam, you got Texas in space.
After that last Texas movie, you could, might as well.
Wow, look at that.
Get some shitty
just
football players.
Generated a penis. That's incredible. Oh, that was a finger. Never mind.
Finger. Regardless, it all fits in one's buttocks.
And he's excited.
Hey, you guys.
Rocky Road?
Baby Ruth? I can see my reflection off your chrome. I look good.
That's probably, I haven't seen any mirrors around here, so that's probably like how the chicks do their hair so well. That's why her hair kind of looks shitty.
He would have wanted it that way.
Look at that. Like, they didn't even take like the time and special effects to like make sure that it was like seamless. It's like you could see the gap between it. Between the skin and his whatever.
Are they gonna
that's
fuck?
called.
I'm sorry, are they gonna make sweet love?
They're gonna bang one out.
That's in the unrated version.
I feel like for some reason when people are around leprechauns, they just get horny. They don't know why. They just know
It's
that they're
just the thing.
horny.
Because they're magically delicious.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like if Sting was a leprechaun, I'd be like, let yourself here. Eye contact.
Sting could be a leprechaun because he can't be trusted. Think of all the partners he's turned on in his career.
Wait,
That's true.
I think it's the other way around.
No, it was Sting each and every time. Oh, if you guys want to see something really, really fucking hilarious wrestling related.
Is that
Lee's face. Oh, I can't get
I was gonna say Ezekiel Jackson.
won't zoom. Oh, well, it'd help if I put him more towards the camera.
Is that Keith Lee?
Yeah, but I'm trying to get like his fucking conceited little fucking smug that WWE made sure to put on its face.
Huh.
That just shows you how much of a piece of shit he is that they even put like a conceited smug on his face.
Wow.
It's not the Gout Foundation.
He's just a fucking piece of garbage.
Does it come with a fork?
Is that Abdullah?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, a fork.
Where'd you get Abdullah?
I found him in just a toy shop in Chicago at random. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know such a thing existed.
Me neither, until just now. I do know this exists.
Oh, what the hell? Is that Omos?
Yeah. And look at
Dude, actually, I'm looking forward to WrestleMania now. I don't know. I'm kind of down now for that match.
yeah, Brock sold that shit like Hogan versus Andre.
Yeah, that was.
And I really think he did better.
the other night. Yeah.
But look at look at the size comparison between him and AJ. Like AJ's even in the middle of the air and still like nowhere near.
Well,
Like they made this shit like legit like size comparable as possible. And then
It's
like
very-
the clips are
very
even like way
scientific.
wider. Because I thought it was funny. Oh, there goes almost. He died. That like I was trying to put AJ in this big ass one. You notice they're two different sizes.
yeah, you can't even. Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck can't AJ fit in here? Like, this is so dumb. I gotta like put him in there like it's a kid's thing, and like the bottom's like his harness. Then I realized it's because Omos is fat.
Look at the ears. You can't see the ear hole on the leprechaun.
Guess what, guys? 2 St. Patrick's Day hats.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Oh.
too damn Irish.
that's how I roll, homies.
Mm.
I had a feeling that hat was gonna get hot, and that mask like dug into my face. Look at that. Do you see that? I'm gonna go to work
You're
like
so
that.
hot, you made like B-roll disappear.
Look at that. I'm gonna go to work like that tomorrow with those cuts in my face.
Oh.
It's gonna be awesome.
Stop blading.
So today, I don't know how much I should give. Oh yeah, I could give it away. I don't even wear glasses. How do I look in them?
Sensual.
Yeah, I was
A
gonna say
sensual
very-
deviant.
Oh, but anyways, I could give it away because today's Friday, so this already happened. But so today at work, I got my shirt for the match I refereed yesterday, and my boss comes in and they scheduled a meeting that could have potentially stopped me from refereeing my match Thursday, and I was like, that meeting's going to end on time because my wife had gotten me tickets to go somewhere. He's like, well, where's it at? I was like, in that Nashville. I got to be there by 6. He's like, oh, no, you'll be out early enough. It's like, cool. Well, we went to the office, and my office manager went to go pick up this referee shirt for me. And she goes, oh, there's your shirt. I was like, oh, cool. And I walk out. He goes, what's it for? And I kind of walked away. I didn't want to tell him. And she's like, yeah, he's going to be refereeing a midget wrestling match. And he was like, oh my God, he's always into something, isn't he? He goes, I'll make sure he gets there.
You're fun.
Yeah.
And
But,
I
yeah,
heard that
refereeing,
you were the greatest. I heard that you're the greatest referee of all time yesterday.
Well, I told everybody I was going to get into the ring at least one more time before I hit 40 years old, which I will in 9 more days.
Oh.
And I had to make sure I did it. I mean, I know it wasn't wrestling a match, but
Yeah.
I did have to use a lot of those skills in refereeing a midget match. But I did it.
You know, I remember that's probably my favorite Shakespeare quote, though. Shit happens. That's a good one. And
I
can
believe
we
that's in the Bible.
it is. Again,
One of my favorite Bible quotes.
Kudos to the Leprechaun wearing a hard hat too. Safety first. I mean, the Leprechaun is pretty
He's
smart.
always
like,
dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, he's got hard hats. He's got condoms on hand. Like, he is very proactive about being protective.
Why are we trying to kill the guy?
Yeah.
Is the Leprechaun a allegory for OSHA?
I was gonna say, I think he is. I think he's affiliated with OSHA somehow.
Ah!
Okay.
Think back to all of the Leprechaun movies. Leprechaun in the Hood, everything. He's just trying to do the right thing for these kids.
And we just reject him.
Yeah.
We reject him, his safety protocols, and his sensuality.
So, am I in the wrong horror movie franchise?
Yeah, but you do go
No.
to space, Jason.
You do go to space, though. Yeah.
I should have worn my Hellraiser shirt.
They left me in space.
Yeah,
No.
well,
That's a cool movie for me.
I think you made it back to Earth by the end of that one.
He's wearing a Jason thing. I'm wearing a Freddy shirt. Freddy's Neighborhood.
I'm not wearing pants.
Neither am I.
It's pretty scary down there if you want to.
Oh God. Oh. Wait, hold up. I gotta suck on an uncooked hot dog before you do that.
Are they molesting this woman again?
what exactly is a toady? Well, I've heard that terminology before. Like, what is the true definition of a toady?
He helps carry the musicians' instruments and fondle the people in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I thought that
I
was
figured
a
if
roadie.
anybody know, Froggy Omega would know.
That was a fan of the Toads. The old punk band.
Or the Toadies. Or like a ska
I'm
band, I
like
think.
100 years older than everybody else here.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm an old man too myself, friend.
You're like 9 months older than me. And now he puts his ass up on you. Twerk Team 5000. Okay, back to the movie.
We're watching a movie?
Harold.
Yeah. Minnie Malone.
Why is it like his fluid or DNA is like red and blue Kool-Aid?
Because he's tasty.
Mm.
I don't know you guys.
Oh,
I've been watching Barbed Wire this whole time.
Well, it's been turning his lips blue, apparently.
He went down on a Smurf. That's why.
See, that's what I thought it was at first, honestly.
Did you
Makes
know
sense.
actually though Smurf penises are pink?
Oh, I didn't know that. Is
Yeah.
there scientific proof to that?
That's what Smurfette told me when we hooked up.
Oh,
Because I painted my dick blue, thinking like, might as well be classy. This is what I'm going with. And then I whip it out, and she's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "I'm just trying to make you comfortable." She's like, "With a blue dick?" And I said, "No, like Smurfs." She's like, "They have pink dicks, you moron." And then she sucked the blue off of it because she was a classy gal.
You were trying to be sincere, but turned out to be racist. But she still
Yeah.
finished the
Smurfette-
job.
Possibly one of the classiest women you will ever meet in your lifetime.
See, I always thought the Smurfs did it like they do in Avatar, Like the tails and the.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why I do it.
No, they get down and dirty. That's why they wear pants.
Dead and dirty.
so what you're saying is they're DTF.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
actually why Galgamesh. That's not his name. Galamore.
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. That's why Gal Gadot and his cat are trying to eat them so often.
Oh God, Gargamel? You mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
That took me a minute to understand that. Oh no!
You ever
he's
see
gonna
that
throw the bit.
episode of like Robot Chicken where he finally catches one and like cooks
Yeah.
it? So
Hates the
excited.
taste of it.
Yeah, eats one piece and scrapes the rest into the trash. It's just defeated because of how horrible they taste. I would have thought Smurfs tasted good too myself.
Right? Put them in a crunch roll.
Sorry, this
Oh,
movie's
crap.
getting intense.
I know.
Right?
And I love how
Can you-
like they're not trying to help her. You're just like,
Yeah.
she can fend
They're
for
like
herself.
they're kind
Miss
of like
Leprechaun.
cheering her on and giving her like a golfer's clap, like "Don't
Yeah.
fall to your death."
Wait. Do it. Do it. Do a flip.
Try not to touch the nasty
Not the
leprechaun
last
hand.
piggy.
You notice that's not an option for her to just
Bye.
grab onto the leprechaun? Because you would
Yeah.
think he would like anchor his ass like down if you grabbed him.
Yeah, you would think.
They couldn't
No.
even show her fall. They didn't even have the money to show
Didn't
her
have the money for
fall.
that.
But
Barely hair splat.
Leprechaun's acting by doing
Get
made us
some.
know that fall was horrible. Get stoned? Did they just ring? Oh, get some. I thought they were like, get stoned.
Nope, someone dropped their tampon somewhere.
Oh no, that was Brian Kendrick's entrance in Lucha Underground.
Dolores.
The original White Rabbit.
That's a
entrance right
whole
there.
lot of ketchup.
Thank
Can I get
God
fries
Yeah.
with that?
Juana Man's still alive
She's
though.
dead, good-looking Sable.
I'm happy for Juana, man.
Why would you pick her up as she's like with a broken neck there, like dying and in agony, and you like pick her up just so like you can look into her dead eyes one last time?
That probably hurt like hell, you asshole.
Are you
And
really
then
dead?
fucking
Yes.
supernatural ripoff guy here is like, ugh. Only if we had my Chevy.
Why does the one guy look like a make a wish Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah.
That was the guy that I thought that was a supernatural ripoff.
Yeah.
It seems like
Combination
fucking
of the two.
Platehead here is working with the leprechaun.
The hypnotic is ready.
He's gonna drink that whole Kool-Aid, like the diabetes he's about to ingest.
Oh.
Fucking nuts.
That's some hypnotic. Yeah, that was some Hennessy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This was the intro skit to that Thug Passion song by Tupac.
Oh.
Give me some
Alcohol.
Thug Passion,
So-
baby. Thug Passion.
Can we talk about the similarities between this movie and John Wick? I mean,
Oh,
The leprechaun's
stable.
just
Look
trying
at her
to-
use the boob.
So John Wick.
Yep.
Hold
He's
on,
just
wait,
try-
there's boobs.
was
couldn't talk.
just trying to, avenge his
Hold on,
puppy.
boobs.
The leprechaun's just trying to get his true love back.
Yeah. Avatar, clearly, 100% fucking ripped off Avatar. Holy shit. So,
Oh, no,
Hot Table is possessed now?
Leprechaun. Yeah, it was the Leprechaun. Right in the dick. Dick kick city.
Oh,
Get with it.
Dick Kick City.
Get with
Dick
it.
Kick City.
City.
I think that was more of like Thumb Up the Gooch City.
Yeah.
Is somebody
I got kicked in the gooch.
This dead chick, or is like she just gonna lay there like Chekhov's gun?
No.
I mean, I don't have a penis, but you're a leprechaun. It's like, bro, you don't have a dick. I'm a leprechaun, and I can fuck like a champ, mind you, but you
Like a
don't have a
champ.
dick.
Thug passion. I can totally see myself like next to this guy at an all-you-can-eat buffet, just thinking out loud. Like, just really mad that he ate all the hush puppies.
Yeah.
I can see this guy just fucking taking forever to like get his fucking steak sliced off by the fucking butcher.
Yeah, or this
Just
is
like,
the guy.
motherfucker, I need the mashed potatoes in front of you, but your fat ass in your fucking cart holding me up. That's why I hate Golden Corral.
He
Inspector.
looks like the guy. Inspector. He looks like the guy who would go to the Olive Garden and it's like, just say when, and he motherfucking never says when. Just nothing but a mound of cheese.
Oh, I did that once. I got some horrible news. I got called into work while I was at Olive Garden, and I was so like upset because I had tickets to go to see this amazing thing that night, and the guy kept like churning out the cheese, and like I just kept staring off into space, and he just keep going and going. I was like, babe. I'm like, oh, that's it. And it's like a giant pile.
It's awesome.
Life.
You ate it all and didn't shit for a week.
And that's what caused my constipation in the summer of '89.
I still haven't shit since then.
So we got a leprechaun, a man in a smart cart, and a guy with a metal lightsaber who just been thumbed into gooch. Who's gonna win?
Gooch.
Harold? Oh, Harold.
Why'd he kill him?
That's
like, he kills everyone, but not him.
That is a dick move, Harold.
And the leprechaun has green blood.
Now, see, that makes sense.
Oh, wait a minute.
So, see? That is how I told you. That's how the green beer is made. That's why they let the leprechaun drown, because if you cut him first, the green blood will contaminate the beer completely.
That's where all the money went to for the makeup.
That one.
And that fucking special effect.
Just to make him look like a pie face.
Shit. But that is pretty good. Because that's back when they had to use, like, SFX, too.
So how is he going to punish him? Is he going to make him, like, watch Giant Gonzalez matches on, like, an infinite loop?
Yeah. He's going to watch Giant Gonzalez with his wife.
Watch matches with him as El Gigante.
One full pump in, one full pump out, and
Blah, 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 blah.
He secretly said, "Do I have your consent?"
Oh my god!
Because it's the leprechaun.
Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, the old ball and gag.
Oh yeah, now this movie got good.
It does get very sexual.
It's turned to my browser history.
See, guys. If I was channel surfing and I saw the image of the guy in the with the ball in his mouth and stuff, I'd totally be like, "Yep, where's the lubricant?"
I was wondering where that went. I lost that.
With his fucking genitals just floating in that fucking Kool-Aid there.
Look how frothy it is. Oh, now he's putting a spider in there.
Frothy.
Yeah, it's hypnotic.
Getting too kinky. It's getting too kinky for my taste.
You got me dripping.
Oh no, he's gonna put the spider in the blender.
From the way you make me
Scorpion.
Mixed with the hypnotic.
So why is there a fucking spider and a scorpion in space, like on this ship?
Because they were mining.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Those are things you find. Like, why are those things scaring him? Like, the
Why is there
leprechaun
no
is
lid?
killing them
Yeah,
in front of him.
He just like killed them.
Like, they're not scary anymore.
You see, because
Oh.
they're in space, so there's zero gravity, so they don't need a lid.
Ah.
In space.
So this is like round one of Fear Factor shit. And this guy's like terrified. Like, this guy obviously couldn't win the $5,000 or whatever it was for Fear Factor. Where is that syringe even going?
Yeah.
Like, way too obvious it didn't go into his body.
Yeah.
So, and why would that kill him?
Why does his hand look different than the rest of his body?
But why am I still aroused?
That's a very valid point.
That's the main question.
Stayed on the screen.
Because you want a man, baby. Woo!
Yeah. Where's the hot looking Sable at?
Oh, she did, right?
No, she's around.
There she is.
Oh. I lost track. Best porn ever.
That guy and his
Oh, not hot
amazing
Sable.
acting. Where'd the leprechaun get a gun?
He's always packing.
That's what she said.
Hey, you wanna fuck
Ooh.
with me? Ah, say hello to the bad guy. That's what the leprechaun looked like.
Why is she judge? Wet t-shirt contest? What the hell?
Joanna man trying to have a wet t-shirt contest with a black shirt.
Right, inappropriate.
God, you can only do that if she's wearing white.
Yeah. Oh, that appropriate. Very
She's like,
Christian
well-
and appropriate.
I like how she's like, well, his heart's already beat itself to death, so let's not save him.
I don't know her
My
name was
haircuts are
Cupcake.
only half off.
Oh,
Been waiting to
it's
say that one.
I like how they rang the doorbell first, so the leprechaun knew they were coming.
Wait a minute. Are you Heather? Didn't we meet at a Plato's Closet? What are you doing here in space?
Where'd you experiment, Rhino? Dynamite!
How did you get that
Why doesn't
TNT in
nobody-
your mouth, bro?
Oh no, the leprechaun. So why didn't the leprechaun just kill them to begin with?
Right? He could have done
Since
it
he's
like in
able
a
to,
blink of an eye.
Yeah, like he can man. And look, they've actually made that guy's plate like even with his skin for once, instead of it poking out.
And it looks
Apparently-
Boobs!
Boobs!
Oh, yeah,
Boobs.
it's great. It's great.
Boobs.
You got great. Look at the guys. Sylvester Stallone ripoffs like, oh yeah, it's fucking great. It's great.
Well, I have closed captioning on, which is completely censoring out the boobs.
Ah.
Not even checking.
Oh,
It's like, my
So
God,
you at
like,
home, if you're watching this on Peacock on your phone, please turn off your closed captions.
if
this
you want to
is
see major boobage. And did you
Dude.
notice
If you
like,
wanna
all the glitter
see-
she had on? It was like she just got off like a shift at like the
I was gonna
The
say
glitter
it's like
clutch
really
or
being at a
something.
strip club.
yeah, really
I
authentic.
was going to say she was at the Dollar Tree because almost everything there's covered in glitter.
It's
Yeah.
okay though because it's tits in space.
Nice!
So, would you guys say we are at the climax of this movie?
I climaxed a while ago.
I've already climaxed 3 times. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're about there. Yeah. One time.
And that was like 90s boobs before, unlike 60s boobs where like the nipples kind of looked like miniature hand grenades.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Then in the 80s, they had that little strand of hair out the middle.
Just a little bit for the authenticity.
Yeah. Where they combed
He
over
did.
their pubic hair. How do you just like? So does scorpion and tarantula venom mixed with hypnotic make you just evaporate?
Apparently.
That sounds like a
Maybe.
bomb ass drink.
That's why Tupac was warning us about that thug passion.
Little factoid. I'm filled with thug passion.
Always knew it.
That was Mr. T and Bailey.
Game recognizes game.
Her sister's a slut. Oh, Tina.
Oh, Tina.
Damn it, Tina.
What the fuck is he doing cadence in space, even though the leprechaun's telling him to? And how does the leprechaun know how to tell them to do proper cadence?
Leprechauns
I've been
know
working
everything.
on this spell for 97 years. I
Oh.
can make a Marine flip his gun.
And now it's a cross dresser? Like, what the fuck?
That's
And
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Boy, that's
I'm every woman.
You were asking about the climax of the film. I
Here
believe
it
we
is.
have reached it.
All I gotta say is, Best Scout, I did not know you were in this movie.
Oh. Okay, the Leprechaun, as evil and menacing he is. This is like the best idea he could come up with. I know. I'll have him dressed as a female and sing show tunes from the 1930s. That'll get him.
Hey,
Guys,
back
I've
in the
used the ball
day-
petroleum jelly.
Back in the day, seeing a man in drag and then him touching you seductively like made you gay and want to kill yourself. So therefore, the leprechaun was not the murderer. He didn't want to just kill you. He wanted to ruin your entire psyche before he did it.
I see.
That's why he banged so many chicks.
1, 2, cha cha cha. 3,
Even
4, cha
Sylvester
cha cha.
Stallone knockoff was like, "You're kind of pretty in space."
In space.
And Juwan Man's like, "If anybody's gonna cross dress, it's gonna be me, motherfucker."
Well, they believe like the
Mhm.
leprechaun is an alien, not even a leprechaun.
And I love how the weapon of choice is apparently nunchucks. This is just like,
Nunchucks.
I feel like they just did a random generator for like the last 30 minutes of this movie. It's like, okay, we're gonna have this in it, and fuck it.
They
he's gonna
did
have
Mad
nunchucks.
Libs.
Yes.
Threw darts at a board. Ah.
All right. Next up, he's gonna hit him with a can of Spam.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Because remember that blue stuff had like that self-generating stuff in it?
Oh my. And now he's a fucking spider guy.
He's
How's that
a
work
head on
out?
some-
Not
He's just
too
a head on
good.
some shit.
I can't masturbate to this.
Damn
I
it.
don't know.
Anna.
I feel like if you look directly into my camera and at the screen at the same time, you can.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Eye contact. Eye contact.
Mhm. I can do this all night.
It'll be a miracle if we don't get canceled.
we have been good and Christian this whole time.
Hey, we even gave the story a Passover.
Oh, he's mitten spider. He's not mitten hands anymore. Oh.
I'm waiting for a stinger to pop out of that fucking eye.
I was waiting for Spider-Man to swoop in.
Good job.
I was waiting for Jennifer Aniston to come out of nowhere. Save the day.
You stole my role.
That would have made it pretty epic.
Now he has a gender identity crisis. This
Here we
sort of-
are.
Well,
all-
you know, when you
Yeah.
are in space for a while, sometimes you start to think.
This
Am I
movie
a
was
man?
ahead of its time, man. It was ahead of its time.
Yeah. This right
Solidarity.
here led the charge for the LGBT at the time LBGT community. I don't want them to find my marshmallow treats.
It's the beat to Funky Town.
Twerp. Somebody called him a twerp.
Well, that's the best you could do in like 1996.
Oh, the classic stick the rifle into an electronic panel and get electrocuted death. Hate it when that happens.
Classic. I screwed your brains out.
So that's why we're not supposed to put forks in the socket.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that guy was a cyborg the whole time? You're shitting me.
Yeah, believe it or not.
It's like, how fucking stupid do they have to be in space to not realize that? I mean, come on, man.
Come on. Limp Biscuit.
Oh, now we've got 20 minutes to climax, apparently. I only need 7 seconds.
What do you do with the other
I can
5?
give you a solid 17.
Hey, my wife was bragging on me because on my honeymoon, 32 seconds.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah, she got on the phone immediately after.
Hey, you're no 1 minute man.
Yeah, definitely
30
not.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm
That's still
twice as
half
good.
Trina,
That's
I'm
still
twice
half a
as
minute in
good.
most countries.
Yeah,
Trina would be proud of you. No, Missy Elliott. Sorry.
R.I.P. Missy Elliott's career. I dismissed.
And I know you're shining down on me from heaven.
Holy shit, he turned into Alien. You don't have a back, so how the fuck could it be hurting? And
Oh, she has like
how is one fly gonna produce enough protein for that fucking body? He needs to start eating things like leprechauns. I'm really getting into this now, guys.
It's getting intense.
right.
Force
It's
field.
intense.
Why do you
This-
put a force field around the thing they're wanting to leave in?
well,
This,
because he's got to go find his gold, right? And doesn't want
But
anybody
like
jacking
nobody,
his ship.
nobody else would have known that was there until he went there.
Like, why didn't you just take the keys with you, bro? I mean, shit.
I mean, the soundtrack by John Williams is really doing it for me.
Well, I feel like spaceships back in the 90s like just had like as long as your two ass cheeks fit between the cracks, like that's all you needed to make the spaceship go.
That's true.
Like in Independence Day, Will Smith sat down, that thing went up the crack of his ass, both butt cheeks hit, and bam, he could fly alien technology. Oh shit. I've been sitting on a poster this whole time, guys. That hurt
What's
when
a
I pulled
poster
it
of?
out.
Can't
Michael
put that
Jordan.
on the internet.
Michael Jordan, Duncan. I'm going to be starting a new show called Jay Knows, and it's just going to be me ranting and raving.
That's what I'm talking about.
Take my money.
Spread the
back.
gospel.
Remember how like I got my start like on the wrestling side of Wrestle Talk, just pissing everybody off?
Same
It's going to
thing.
be that, but everything.
Yeah.
You're gonna piss everyone off.
Like I'll give you, I haven't even really announced the show yet, but I'll give you like a preview topic. Like there is no such thing as like pollution from emissions, holes in the ozone layer, or any of that. Reason being is when supersonic aircraft, missiles, anything like that has to go through the air, it has to have a very sharp point because it has to slash through the air molecules to move that quickly, because air molecules can't communicate with each other to get out of the way of an object moving that quickly. And from all that slashing and cutting through all those air molecules is what has over time created this whole and the ozone layer and created things like global warming and all that. They want to blame it on our emissions and our pollution. It's not. It's these rockets, these planes, all of that just slashing through and destroying all these air molecules that were once never, they just were never touched until recently when we started doing all of this stuff. It just happens that all of those things were being shot into our atmosphere at the same time that we started polluting with these other things.
Blame Canada.
So, just saying, there'll be little things like that.
I just consumed a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why. Because I'm the leprechaun.
Because you needed that just to understand what I was talking about.
Yes, exactly. I was like, okay, I need liquor.
That
Like
was
between
really
this
deep.
movie and your deep thoughts, I was like,
You're
oh,
a deep
God.
man. You went
Just
deep.
saying. But it'll be stuff like that.
So why,
Oh, come on, Juana Man.
why is the spider trying to fuck Juana Man? I don't get it.
Well, look at him.
Why
Well,
did
okay.
Leprechaun jizz burn up that girl's face so bad?
Have you ever taken a shot in the face from a leprechaun? It's not a good thing, dude.
It's not as
I've-
easy
I've-
as it sounds.
Pretty messy.
But I mean, did you see how quickly it went away?
Oh, that's
Like,
true.
Well, all
snap
you need
of
is a good
finger.
towel.
Yeah,
all you need,
like,
all you need is like some Noxema and some toothpaste, and you're good.
or get hit with a shillelagh.
Oh, that's true.
Or a shillelagh, as they like to say it on WWE commentary.
Yeah. That's how Finley, with the ring rats, he just uses a shillelagh and they're cleaned up.
Just gotta bop them on the head twice. Once with and then the other time with the shillelagh. Call
Lele.
it the mic check.
Oh, he forgot his password. He's fucked.
That's the worst hammock ever.
The password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought the password was password.
There's a bunch of stuff at my store where the password is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still get text messages from coworkers going, "Wait, what's the password again?" I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because they can't believe that it's that. Joanna Man has fucking expired meat hanging over his shoulders.
Yeah,
And
take your
fucking-
shirt off. It's okay.
Supernatural's
This
little
is the
brother
time.
over here
I
can't
know, I
fucking
got
help
shot.
it all.
I got shot.
I got shot, so my nipples need to come out healed.
Yeah, I got shot by a leprechaun. It's not great. It's not great at all.
If
Damn.
Sable were hot chick, needs to like show her boobs to the leprechaun to distract them.
Oh no! Fire and Blank's the story of my life, bro.
What's she gonna do? She's already been cut in the arm or something happened. She's got a little splash
Oh
of blood
god, what
on
the
her.
fuck is happening to the leprechaun? He's like getting laser fucked.
He's turning into scrambled porn.
I think he's like enjoying it. I think he's actually like ejaculating. Oh wait a minute! Oh good god! It's making him like
he's getting
superhuman
bigger.
size.
He's getting more erect.
Yes.
That's not all that's getting bigger.
Ooh.
His feet are too.
No, he got big. It's not great. It's not great at all.
Can't even keep him in focus.
I'm telling you, his shorts aren't gonna fit if he gets much bigger.
Yeah, his clothes didn't rip.
Yeah, they
They
stretched
changed
out.
color though. They changed color. They're
No
now
leprechaun
blue.
wang.
Look at that.
This
You
is
know
what
he's-
my nightmares are made of.
And look,
Did
I knew
Rita
it.
Repulsa come in?
Yeah, he checked out his own dick. He's like, yeah, yeah.
And
We're
it's
gonna need a
hilarious
Megazord to
that,
take him
like,
down.
It's all the way like down to his fucking
Go
knee
Power
too.
Rangers.
Hey, that's what I say
Word.
before I start doing it. Go Power Ranger.
You get a Megazord out there to take him down easy.
I
Second
think,
Power Rangers reference tonight.
if Sable were hot chick, is probably gonna end up doing something dumb.
Pew pew pew.
Because she's
GI
blonde.
squirt. Get it? GI squirt.
Yeah.
Eh,
'Cause
eh,
that's what they used to call small people back in the day. Is squirt still like an acceptable term that people use?
it's a section in Pornhub now.
Yeah. 2 in the pink and 3 in the stink, or is that right? Or maybe it has to be your thumb. I don't know.
Thumb and pinky. And
The moose knuckle, if you will. Ugh.
Froggy, help me out with this one.
I once knew this girl that she wanted to see what could be done. And by the end of the night, both my arms up to my elbows.
Oh man.
And
I don't know what she did as an adult because we were only 14 at the time.
Oh dear God.
So
Oh. Wow.
I think she was older. I think she was like 17
So
or 18.
wait a minute.
I was
Did
only
you
14.
did you know Sable as a child? Oh, now Brock Lesnar's gonna beat my ass.
I once saw her side boob when I was a child. And I was like, oh, it's fucking a leather side boob. Ugh.
Who hasn't seen Sable's side boobs? All boobs.
I saw it live.
Oh.
live.
You ever see like those lightly tanned Coach bags at the mall?
Yeah, is that what it was like?
Yeah, that's what Sable's side boob looks. That's actually what Sable looks like. It's like a fucking Coach bag. Same color, same texture, same
Woo.
smell. Definitely same smell.
Definitely. Oh yes. Now, of course, we got the classic
Woo.
femme fatale is female left standing, and somehow she's been stripped down to her panties.
I was gonna say, like, where did her pants go?
Don't
This
ask
reminds me of
questions you
camp.
don't need to know, bro.
Because I mean, the spider grabbed her back.
She's just ready to go for a swim.
But I do
Mhm.
like the realism of like the leprechaun growing because like his fabric did change color from green to blue because like the fabric stretched out to a point to where the color started changing.
Yeah.
That's how we explain that in the movies. How'd she run back into this guy? Like that is the shittiest luck.
Yeah.
You ran into him into the ventilator.
You only
and
have
now
two
you're running into
directions.
him like in real life. Like this is like
You-
the world's shittiest video game player.
It's one level. You go one way, you got a giant leprechaun. On the other side, you have a spider scorpion monster combo.
And then fucking Supernatural ripoff fucking comes out of a fucking hiding spot for midgets and he's surprised that there was a leprechaun.
And where are the bathrooms?
Did
That's
he
a
just
good
get a
question.
boner
Where
or is
are
that
the
his stinger?
Both?
Both.
You
They
gotta
call
see where it
this
ends up to find out.
the stinger splash.
And I guess
baby.
like look at all the sebaceous cyst on his like spider testicle.
That's what happens every time he misses the stinger splash.
That's-
Oh
Oh,
god.
she's gonna squirt him instead.
yeah, his nipples have never been harder.
Is he shrinking?
All 30 of them.
Or does he just hate water that much?
Is he from Arkansas?
No, he's not banging a cousin. Ah!
Oh.
I knew what I was saying as I was saying it, and I still finished.
Rest
So
in peace,
now,
Powder.
Demolition Man is
Or,
another movie we could add that has stolen something
Or the
from Leprechaun in
Terminator
Space.
2 as well.
God damn. This movie is possibly the most inspirational movie
So the-
in the history of cinema.
More inspiring than 8 Mile.
Well, I'm gonna say more more successful movies have been based off of this movie than any other. And when I say successful, I mean like movies that like grossed billions of dollars.
Yeah, like Alien and Terminator 2 and Juwanna Man. I agree.
Avatar, Demolition Man.
Gotta say, I've just been loving B-roll's facial expressions watching this movie.
WWE's Attitude Era.
I mean,
Slam Dunk Ernest.
you get the honest reaction because I've never seen it before.
Air Bud.
Classic. Russellmania, or that movie with the dog.
Yep. Training Day.
Air Bud.
Santa
Everything-
Paws.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yes.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
I was watching that today.
Green Acres.
Da-da-da-da-da. Dun, dun.
The Honeymooners.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Now why didn't anybody think of that from the get-go? Put the motherfucker in space. That's how these movies always end, where they just end up floating into space and die.
You're in
Like-
space, so
It's like a metaphor for when I go to work every Monday.
But he's like he's like so large though. Like, can he fit through the hole?
been there,
See?
been there. Could not fit in my hole.
And why is he
no.
falling straight down?
Oh no. Well,
And he came.
Oh, right. So now, what's that movie with Sandra Bullock?
oh, the
Miss Congeniality
Longest
2.
Yard?
The Blind Side.
Galaxy. Galaxy was stolen from her.
Oh,
Speed 2.
Speed-
Yeah.
we said that at the same fucking time.
So
High five.
Cruise control.
we're gonna have to make a list. Fucking Trish Stratus's fucking heel turn is, based off of this. And fucking Supernatural ripoff. Fucking Here to Save the Day. Juwanna Man still with the expired meat all over him. It's like he's fashioned a blanket out of it and he just loves it now.
Make it to a love sleeve later.
It's like, you know what? It's okay. I'm okay with this.
It's gonna be gooey and not as grippy.
Just like camp.
So the password was wizard. The whole time the password was fucking wizard.
And he said the leprechaun said he was a wizard 4 times.
Yeah.
And that one guy said Wizard of Oz a lot.
Why can't he get any?
Like twice.
I
Because
hate
of
it
his
when that
meat
happens.
blanket.
Oh, the leprechaun's foot. And end scene. Oh, he did fall apart. Oh, and of course, the middle finger to end the movie from
Oh,
the
yeah.
severed hand in space.
Leather
My
hand.
God. Martin
It's a leather hand.
Scorsese is going somewhere saying, why didn't I think of that fucking ending?
But the class of the United States Marine to still salute
My
the fallen
God.
leprechaun soldier.
All right.
That was
That
a
right there shows you how
cinematic
great the
Beautiful.
American military
Beautiful,
is.
guys.
masterpiece.
Is there going to be an end credit scene?
No.
I
Yeah.
for sure thought Iron Man was going to pop up.
I don't know. So many other movies have stolen stuff from this movie that there is a chance. Hey, did you guys see that this was made by James Gunn? Did you just see that in the credits?
Oh, John Williams did the soundtrack. Yep.
Yeah,
Obviously.
James Gunn did this movie.
Oh, that's from 1993.
So the DC EU is in great hands. The man from Leprechaun 4 is now running it.
So wait a minute, it really was directed by him?
It said James Gunn. It won't let me go back.
Okay, now I gotta Well, remember, folks, when you're in doubt, you could always
Wikipedia that shit.
That's right. That's what I'm doing. I don't see where it says he's the director.
His name was the very first name on the credit.
Oh shit!
It was like
It's written by Dennis Pratt. No, directed by Brian Trenchard Smith.
I don't believe it. You're looking at the wrong thing.
No, I'm
James
looking at
Gunn, Leprechaun 4 in space.
Yep.
Fuck. My phone's.
I
my
am
phone heard me say was fuck.
All right, you got me. You color me
Says James
intrigued.
Gunn.
Where?
Let me get my phone.
As a producer or as a director? He didn't direct it. Or was he a writer on it?
Here we go. Awfully good. Leprechaun 4 in space. Those aren't the words I needed. That isn't either.
Wow, I'm just now realizing he wrote a ton of Trauma movies.
DC Studios writer
Really?
Tom King
He
may
wrote-
have confirmed that James Gunn. Never mind. That's something else.
He wrote. Okay, this is gonna. Any Trauma fans out there? I had no idea he wrote
Toxic
Sergeant
Avenger.
Kabuki Man.
Really?
That's what. Oh, never mind. Sergeant Kabuki Man short. Okay. I'm
Oh.
looking at his IMDb, and I don't see where it's got him down as a writer or anything affiliated with Leprechaun.
No, you gotta go to IMDb. It's all about the D.
All about the
It's
D.
all about that D.
What the fuck is IMDb?
International movie ding dongs.
Dick dicks.
Dick dicks.
But did
Well-
you know that you can get the entire Leprechaun movie collection on Blu-ray in a complete set?
Hold on a second. Hold that thought.
Breaking news.
I'll be right back.
He has some. XLJ got some breaking news. I know for a fact. Let's see if there's poltergeist activity in his home.
Hey,
Don't see
I
any
guess
movement.
we recovered pretty well from the leprechaun attack earlier, it seems.
Froggy Omega. Ah! Welcome back.
Okay. All right. So you can get it on Blu-ray,
The
the whole
complete set.
collection. You mean this?
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, that's right. It's got all the Leprechauns on it, folks, including the WWE produced Leprechaun Origins is on here as well.
Holy smokes.
You mean
I own it.
you mean to tell me that we could have been watching at your place this whole time and you made us watch it on the cock?
All
Yeah,
four of
because-
us.
You made us all get on the cock for no reason.
Well, I wouldn't say for no reason, gentlemen.
We all enjoy being on the cock on occasionally.
Yeah.
So
can't-
maybe my
I would come again.
dyslexia made me read James Quinn as James Gunn.
maybe that's
Because I can't find him anywhere. I could have swore like his name was like the fourth name that popped up on those credits, though.
could be.
I still believe you.
Well, gentlemen,
I believe in you.
the Leprechaun franchise. Chef's kiss, right? Such a good horror film franchise. Some
Oh,
phenomenal deaths as we saw tonight. But guys,
Phenomenal.
I want to play a game with you, like Jigsaw. I want to play a game, or like your friendly like neighbor down the street who wanted to play a game with you when you were 10 years old and he was 50. But that's another story for another time.
The cops
Anywho.
took them away too.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. All right, gentlemen. So here we go. I'm going to present you with some deaths here. One of these actually happened in a movie, one of the Leprechaun movies. The others did not. So here are your
Okay.
options.
Are we taking turns or
You all just come to your conclusion. I don't know. It's
okay?
So death by being thrown down a well, death by a lawnmower, death by a pogo stick, or death by a fax machine.
Is this the leprechaun dying this way?
Not necessarily. It's like just a death that
Okay,
occurred
alright.
in the films. Could be the leprechaun. It could be the leprechaun killing.
Well, let me just say I'm going with death by pogo stick because I'm really hoping that's what it is.
That's what
Fax
I'm
machine.
hoping.
So what
You
you're
got to
telling-
remember what kind of budget these movies had.
Yes, this is true.
So thrown down a well, because all you need is a hole.
Just like camp.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, so you're saying pogo stick. What say you, Jay and Best Scout?
Fax
I'm going
machine.
to well.
Down a well. Okay.
In a well.
The answer is by a pogo stick.
Whoa!
Leprechaun won. We're the first one because we got to start off right. Why not kill somebody with a pogo stick? You know? All right, Jay.
Ah!
Here's options for your next one. Electrocuted by a sex robot, impaled on a vibrator, ran over by a wheelbarrow full of cock rings, or took massive amounts of Viagra and his penis exploded.
What the fuck?
All,
Which are left?
all are honorable ways to die, too, by the way.
I'm pretty sure that one of those how I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Where's the all of the above option? That's my
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
Cock rings is
There
my
may-
answer.
Okay, there may be one that is all of the above. I don't know. I didn't say that out loud.
Yeah.
Cock rings, death by cock rings, yeah.
I'm going
I've
with
never electrocuted anybody, so it's definitely not electrocuted by sex robot. So I'm going to say impaled on a vibrator.
Yes.
I'm going with took massive amounts of Viagra.
So we got Viagra, a vibrator, and cock rings.
Cock ring.
Sounds like a typical Friday night. Ooh.
Woo.
Electrocuted by a sex robot.
Damn.
When did I do
Leprechaun
that?
3. It happened.
When did I do that?
It happened.
Hey,
Well,
the,
there was a
the
there was a
80s
part
were
for the
weird
late
times.
90s. Yeah, I forgot a couple of things I did back then.
Okay. Eyes gouged out with a Pez dispenser. Beaten to death with a horseshoe. Face shredded by propellers. Or stomach exploded due to mass amounts of ingesting Lucky Charms cereal.
See here. Pez dispenser. Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
Take it all.
I'll go.
Beat to death by a horseshoe, because luck of the Irish.
I'll go Pez dispenser too, just because I really want to see it.
Well, I'm going to reveal the answer, but I want you gentlemen just to remember this.
They're magically delicious.
Yum.
What?
Yeah.
Actually, face was shredded by propellers in Leprechaun 2.
We are bad
you
at this.
swerved us. You swerved us, bro.
I did.
Swerved
All
in our
right.
glory.
I know the answer, so I've been purposely answering incorrect.
Here we go. A bong through a chest. Ate too many Funyuns and died of a heart attack.
I knew a guy
Died
that
by
I knew a
smoke.
guy that did it once.
Oh yeah. Died by smoke inhalation, or hallucinated and thought he was Ted Danson and tried to bring the cast of Cheers back one more time, but Woody Harrelson murdered him. All viable, realistic options.
Bong through the chest.
Bong through the chest. Adds Froggy Omega.
Jay.
Died by smoke inhalation.
All right. The correct response was bong through the
I got one.
chest. And of course, it had to be in Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Yeah, that happened in the hood.
Had to.
They don't smoke bongs in the hood.
I know, that's what made it so crazy.
All right, boys. Last one here. Maybe.
Scissor me.
Decapitated by a drone. Killed by solar panels. Stabbed in the mouth by a water sprinkler. Or ran over by a mail truck.
What the fuck is this? Fucking Leprechaun environmentally friendly?
They couldn't afford a drone, so we know that. That's off the table.
Killed by solar panels.
Yeah.
They fried them.
I'm going
I
with
want the water sprinkler.
Water sprinkler. That's a good one.
Hell yes.
We got
See,
solar panels, water sprinkler.
I was thinking water sprinkler too, because I'm just imagining it going off after it's
All the blood going everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you going with water sprinkler?
Yes, sir.
Well, the answer is all of the above.
We all win.
It all
We all
happened
win.
in the Leprechaun Returns, which is the last Leprechaun, which they made a couple years ago, actually. But yeah,
I don't remember the solar panel one. I remembered all the others.
well, this is I haven't actually. I was doing in my research. I didn't realize there was another one because Leprechaun Returns is not in this collection.
Oh, it's some
Ooh.
bullshit.
It came out like a couple years ago, I guess.
So you don't have them all.
Well, this is true.
You're not a true Pokemon.
God damn it.
One day. All right, gentlemen, as we wrap up here, I think we do have to acknowledge the great Warwick Davis. I mean, I couldn't see anybody else playing the Leprechaun in these films. But I
Mhm.
want to ask
Geo,
you, I want to
Totally extraordinary. Greatest wrestler of all time.
of all time. I want to ask you a question. I want to take 3 of some of the greatest actors of all time and play a little game of F, Marry, Kill.
Gotcha.
So yes, we have got Warwick Davis in here. We've got the great Billy Barding, Bart. I can't talk. Billy Barty,
Yeah, that's my
And-
grandfather.
and we have I can't think of his name because I've been drinking, but the guy who played R2D2, Kenny Baker. So F, Marry, Kill, guys. What you doing here?
Oh, I'm
Let's see.
definitely banging
I mean,
out Kenny. Kenny's getting banged out. For
mean-
sure.
Look at Billy Barty though. Billy Barty just looks like he would be chill as fuck to hang out.
And that's
with at
why
a
he has
bar.
to get killed. That's why he has to get killed. Because that smug look on his face.
Huh. All right. I'm gonna fuck the daylights out of Billy Barty. I'm sorry. I mean, there's just something about the hat and the sweater vest there. What can I say?
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for.
I gotta say, I think I'm gonna agree with you there. It's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood meets, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Like,
Who wouldn't want to fuck that?
I personally, I would like to cover my body with honey and have all 3 of them lick it off of me. But I can't do that because it's against the law.
This is true.
Now, I would say I would have sex. I would fuck R2 there while in the R2 droid
Oh.
outfit.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I'm
who
saying,
wouldn't wanna
banging
fuck
it
him?
out.
That
Just
changes
bang
banging
it
it
out.
out.
I'm talking eye contact. If you can figure out where the eye is, and just go for it.
Is that what it sounds like when you fuck a machine?
Mhm. And then I would kill Bill Bailey because he would try to kill me first.
Yeah.
And I would marry Warwick Davis, and I would give birth to his children.
Warwick Davis, that's the name. I was gonna say Tiffany
Yeah.
Haddish, but yeah, Warwick Davis, that's the name.
yeah,
That was good enough.
yeah.
Close
I've been
enough.
trying this whole time to remember his name, and Tiffany Haddish for some reason was like the name that was stuck in my head.
And there'd be
Yeah.
so much petroleum jelly.
I
Yeah,
think I'm
For Tiffany Haddish,
I'm marrying Warwick Davis, and unfortunately, I'm killing R2D2. But you know what? From what his CP30 says, he was a butthole anyway. So there you go.
R2D2 started a galactic war. Like, he's the reason for so much strife in the Star Wars universe. So
That's why I gotta hate fuck him.
yeah,
Yes.
well,
I think it's ironic that we all chose like the same. It's kind of interesting.
Sort of, but
Sort of. For the most
I
part.
thought we were all gonna kiss.
Yeah.
We were gonna kiss tonight.
see, wait, I thought you said we were gonna listen to Kiss.
Oh man,
Listen
Now I
to
think you're gonna play with my love gun.
because remember, if
They're
anything.
magically delicious.
Yum.
Indeed.
yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I think this was a very fun first successful Friday night movie night, even though
Woo!
had some
Once we
technical
figured out what was
difficulties.
going on.
Had some technical difficulties, had some premature ejaculation, ran out of lubricant, but that's okay. That's what happens on Friday night movie night. So, gentlemen, do you
Average
have
day.
It's
any-
not as thick as I thought it would be, though. So it must
Yeah.
only been one.
and it's everywhere. No.
At least
That-
it's not green.
I was talking about when I spilled my drink. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Remember the tequila?
Yeah, something like that. Well, gentlemen, do you have any parting words before we sign off here tonight?
Well, you know what I'm thinking about right now? I'm really wondering what color my pee is going to be. So I drink all that green beer.
I drink a lot of whiskey. Woo!
I drink a lot of Dr. Pepper, which it will involve incest later.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Woo! And I'm going to have sexual fantasies about Billy Barty tonight, but that's okay. That's like a typical Friday night for me anyway, so it's all good.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Huh.
Well,
But yes, we should part the people with words of wisdom. Anybody got anything?
Do not drink and drive unless you are already drunk.
Old t-shirts are great for cleaning up horrible messes after you have accidentally had sex with a room temperature watermelon with a hole in it.
okay.
God bless.
I don't think it gets any better than that. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for our first episode here of Friday Night Movie Night. We appreciate you all joining and watching us just be us. There'll be plenty more of this coming in the very near future. And as always, we ask you, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Please do. Let us not scare you away after this. Come on back and see us. We're going to have a sexy, fun time. I'm XLJDOG along with Mr. Hero, Jay, and Best Gout Machine. We'll see you next time. Peace.